Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? I hope you all are good and fantastic. So, my dear friends, you are very welcome in our lecture number 2 of circles. Okay, so my dear friends, here we are going to very amazing topic. So, you have to be listen very carefully. So, without wasting the time, let's start. Yes. So, today we are going to discuss tangent to a circle. Okay, tangents to a circle. Okay, so my dear friends, this is very important topic which will help in the next topic, next lecture, and in the upcoming lecture. Okay, yes. So now, before this, let's see this topic: circle and line in a plane. Circle and line in a plane. So my dear friends, for circle and line in a plane, there can be a three possibilities. There can be a three possibilities. What are these possibilities? So first possibility is that this this is the first possibility. In this, they both are non-intersecting, means they both are neither touching each other, neither nor cutting to each other. Okay, my dear friend, so they are separate to each other. In first case, this line and this circle are separated. Okay, now the second condition is that they can have a single common point. In this case, the line touches the circle. In this case, this line touch the circle at single point, means at only one point. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. So this is the second possibility. Now the third condition should be they have two common points. Okay, they can have two common points. In this case, the line cuts the circle at two different points, means this line PQ cut the circle at point A and at point B. So this is the third possibility. So first possibility, in the first possibility, both line and circles are separate. In second possibility, line and circles are touched at single one point. Okay, and the third possibility is that both line and circle are intersecting at 2 points, means line cut the circle at two different points. So my dear friends, I hope you are understanding these points. So now let's come on to the main topic, tangent. What is tangent? Okay, so we already know that a tangent to a circle is a line that touches the circle at exactly one point. At exactly one point. Let's suppose we have a circle like this. Okay, now line PQ touch the circle at single point which named as A. So for every point on a circle, there is a unique tangent passing through it. Okay, so from this point A, we cannot pass other tangent. We cannot pass the other tangent. Okay, so let's suppose this is a point. So from this point, we can draw only and only one tangent. Okay, only and only one tangent. So this is very important statement, that for every point on the circle, there is unique tangent passing through it. There is what? Yes, there is unique tangent passing through it. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. Okay, yes. And so the point of contact, so this point of contact is known as point of tangency. This point of contact is what? Point of tangency. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. So the tangent is perpendicular to the radius of the circle. Let's suppose we have a center, and if we draw a radius from center to that point of tangency or point of contact, this is radius. This is perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. Okay, so tangent can be considered for any curved shape, not only for the circle. We can draw tangents in any of the curved shape. The condition is that the shape must be curved. Okay, since the tangent is a line, hence it is also has its equation. Okay, so every line has its own equation, so tangent has also a equation. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. So now the next topic is general equation. So now here we are going to discuss about the general equation of the tangent. Okay, so we know that a tangent is a line and every line has an equation. Okay, and we also know that the circle has an equation is x square plus y square is equals to a square. This is the equation of the circle. Okay, at x1 and y1 we have to find the tangent equation. Okay, so what is the equation? So the equation of tangent is that x1 plus y1 is equals to a square. Is equals to what? A square. So this is the equation of tangent at x1 y1. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you're getting this point. Okay, so now let's move on. Yes, condition of tangency. What are the conditions of tangency? Okay, so there are, my dear friends, three cases of the condition of tangency. Okay, so the tangent is considered only when it touches the curve at a single point, or else it is said to be simply a line. Okay, so based on the point of tangency and where it lies with respect to the circle, we can define the condition for the tangent as, first condition is that when point lies inside the circle. Okay, and if we talk about the second condition, when point lies on the circle, and if we talk about the third condition, when point lies outside the circle. Okay, my dear friends. Okay, my dear friends, so these are the conditions of the tangency. Okay, yes. So now, my dear friends, let's see step by step all these conditions of the tangents. So the first case is that when the point lies inside the circle. When the point lies inside the circle. Okay, now in this case, let's suppose we have a point which is inside the circle. Okay, now all the lines through point P is intersecting the circle at 2 points. From point P, if we draw line, these are intersecting the circle at different points. So it can be concluded that from this point we cannot draw any of the tangent. We cannot draw tangent to the circle. Okay, so in this case we cannot draw any tangent. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. Now let's move on to the second condition. In this case, when the point lies on the circle. When the point lies on the circle. Okay, in that case, In that case, let's suppose this is the point P which is lies on the circle. Okay, so from this figure we can say that there is only one tangent to a circle through a point which lies on the circle. Okay, so we can say that there is only one tangent can be drawn, okay, from point P. Okay, so my dear friends, I hope you understand these conditions. Okay, what are these conditions? So the conditions are, from point P we can only draw one tangent. We can only and only draw one tangent. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So now let's move to the third case. So the third case is that, okay, when the point lies outside the circle, when the point lies outside the circle. Okay, so let's suppose we have a point P which is outside the circle. Now from this point P, okay, we can draw exactly two tangents. We can draw exactly two tangents like this. Okay, let's suppose this is point A and this is point P, and we can say that PA is equals to PB. We can say that what? PA is equals to PB. Okay, so this is the conditions of the tangents to the circle. When the point is inside the circle, then we cannot draw any of the tangent. We cannot draw even a single tangent. Okay, if the point is on the circle, then we can draw only one tangent. Okay, my dear friends. If the point is outside the circle, then we can draw two tangents. Then we can draw from this point two tangents, which is equal to each other. I hope, my dear friends, you understand these things. Okay, so now let's move on. Yes, now tangent properties. Now let's talk about the tangent properties. Okay, so first property is that the tangent always touches the circle at a single point. Okay, so first property is what? Let's suppose we have a circle and this is a tangent. So the tangent of a circle is touches at only a single point. This touches is at only a single point. So this is what? This is our tangent. This is our what? Yeah, this is our tangent. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. Now, second point. Second point is that it is perpendicular to the radius of the circle at the point of tangency. Means the circle, this is a circle, and we have a, yes, we have a tangent. This is a tangent. And if we draw the radius on the tangent, that is always perpendicular to each other. The radius and the tangents are perpendicular to each other at the point of tangency. At the point of tangency. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. So now third point is that, what is the point? It never intersects the circle at 2 points. It is never intersect. It is what? It is never intersects this circle at 2 points. Okay, my dear friends, so this is the third property. Now let's talk about the fourth property. What is this? So the length of tangent of an external point to a circle are equal. Means it is saying that, let's suppose we have a circle like this, and if we are drawing two tangents from point which is outside the circle, this is point P, this is point A, and this is point B. According to this statement, according to this property, we have PA is equals to PB. PA is equals to what? PB. So my dear friends, I hope you understand these things. So there are four properties of the tangent. First property is that the tangent touch the circle at a single point. Okay. Second property is that the tangents and radius are perpendicular to each other at the point of tangency. At the point of what? Yes, at the point of tangency. And third property is that it is never intersect to the circle at the 2 points. It is only touch the circle at just 1 point. And the fourth property is that if we draw the tangent from the points which is outside the circle, then these two tangents are equal to each other. Okay, my dear friends, I hope you get this point. Yes, so now my dear friends, so now the next topic is tangent formula. Okay, here we are going to learn about the tangent formula. Okay, so now in the figure you can see PS is what? PS is the tangent. PS is the tangent. Got it? And here is this line which is a whole second. Okay, and this part is external second segment. Okay, now with the help of this we have to write the tangent formula. So now here is, we can write as, you have to remember this PS which is a tangent. So PS square is equals to, here is whole second means PR into PQ. PR into PQ. So with the help of this relation we can easily find the length of PS means the length of tangent segment. Okay, so I hope you understand these things. So now with the help of this formula we are going to solve the problems. Okay, my dear friends, so let's suppose we have a question, find the length of the tangent segment AB. We have to find this length AB. Okay, and give the measurement of the second segment is AD is equals to 5 centimeter and DC is equals to 15 centimeter. Okay, my dear friends, so now we have to find AB, and we know that the formula of AB is AB square is equals to AC into AD. We have a value of AD, okay, but we have not a value of AC. So for AC we can write it as AD plus DC. We can write into, this is AD. And what is AD? We know that AD is 5 and DC is 15. Multiply by AD is 5. Okay, so now AB square is equals to 20 into 5, which is equals to what? Yes, which is equals to 20 into 5 what? 100. Okay, my dear friend. So AB is equals to root 100. So it will give 10. So we have AB is equals to 10 units. AB is equals to what? 10 units. Okay, my dear friend. So this is the method to solve the questions. Okay, if we know the formula, then we can easily find the value of tangent. Okay, my dear friends, so this is enough for today, and we will meet in the next lecture with the next amazing topic. So thank you very much guys for listening me, and take care and goodbye.